beautiful people. Today is Monday, July 22nd. It is currently 8:40 in the morning. I have to be to a dentist appointment at 9, so that's where I am currently heading. It is my birthday week. I work today, tomorrow. My work is closed Wednesday, and I took off Thursday, Friday, and we're gonna go down to Vegas on my birthday on Wednesday and spend a couple days there. So I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me for that. I just got done at the dentist. I am so happy to hear that I have no cavities. They actually said that my gums look a lot better, which I'm really happy to hear because I've always had a lot of issues with my gums and just with my teeth health. And like in terms of like genetics with my family, we don't have the best teeth health, especially on my dad's side. So I always get worried about that. And so I'm just really happy to hear that no cavities, my gums are looking good, so that's really great to hear. I'm currently heading back home so that way I can get some breakfast and make my lunch and see John and Nova and then head to work. Hey guys, how's it going? So I am at work now. I just went home, made myself some breakfast, did a post on Instagram, kind of just hung out with Nova and John before I had to come to work, and now I'm here at work. Currently we are in the wood shop, as you can remember from my last vlog video. Last week I was working on a backpack shelf that we want here in our work for everyone to kind of put their stuff in. And so things are a little bit more organized and out of the way, less clutter. We've just been really working on organization here in this space at work lately. And so I was working on the large laser cutter trying to cut out this inch thick birch. It has a really hard time even on our large laser. I went over it probably about 5 different times and it still didn't cut all the way through. So now we're going to go ahead and take the jigsaw and we're going to cut it the rest of the way through and hope it goes well. So join me for that and let's get going. Got some of my energy, amino energy. Let's go. Follow my Spotify at Bay Schumacher. That's a good playlist. Trainings here in the wood shop space and the 3D printer training here in the regular space. Today I have a training for the X-Carve, so that's this machine here. It is a smaller CNC router. So the Stinger is this one back there, it's a little bit larger. This is the X-Carve. I have finished cutting out those two pieces of the shelf. So here they are. Two of the same pieces. These are the outside edges of the shelf. So that's what that is there. I'm gonna head back into the clean tech area so that way I can put my next set of wood on the laser, which is going to be this piece here. It is 2 feet by 8 feet. I'm going to put that on the laser and see if this one will cut all the way through. If not, then I just have the lines I need for my next piece to cut on the jigsaw. So we'll see and go from there. Heading down to the gym here at my apartment. Today is glute day. Honestly, mate, this pre-workout has me a tad bit overstimulated. You can't tell, I've decided to start talking in a British accent. I really like this pre-workout. I just really hope that I'll be able to sleep tonight. morning, beautiful people. Today is Tuesday, July 23rd. I'm currently recording on my phone because my camera batteries are dead. So I'm gonna try and go get some more right now before I have to go to work. And I'm also gonna just stop at, try and stop at Ulta and get a couple things to kind of help me to get ready a little bit more smoothly tomorrow for my birthday. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run and take care of that stuff, and then we're gonna go to work. We are at work now. I ended up hitting up Five Below, got myself some batteries obviously for my camera. I also hit up Ulta, spent a little more money than I should, but that's okay, it's my birthday. I can indulge a little bit in myself. I have to remind myself that and not beat myself up about it. We're doing okay. Alright, so we're at work. Still working on this backpack shelf project. I cut out this piece on the laser, still didn't cut all the way through. So now we're going to cut it out on the hacksaw again like we did yesterday. Alright, we are now at the large laser cutting. I'm going to let that cut. I'm going to eat my lunch, some orange chicken and gluten-free chow mein, and we'll let it do its thing. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Wednesday, July 24th. It is my birthday, or I like to say solar return. To those who don't understand what that means, it just it's in talking in the sense of the context of astrology. So yes, I am one of those girls. I've done a lot of research and there's a lot of science backing astrology, and actually modern day astronomy would not be what it is without astrology. Sidetrack. But a solar return, so like the sun travels the earth 365 days a year. So the sun is now in the exact same position it was when I was born. So it's considered a solar return. It's because the sun is returning to the exact same spot it was when I was born. So yeah, I am currently getting ready because we are heading to Vegas today. We are going to be staying at the Golden Nugget for 3 nights, and I've never been there. I'm super excited. So I've just been getting ready. I put nails on myself yesterday. Now we're going to go ahead and wax my armpits. I don't like to shave my armpits because they get really bumpy and I get really bad ingrowns, and so I prefer to wax. And so I'm going to take you through my waxing journey today. So, okay, wax is all ready. Okay, let's get in it. Usually I start from the bottom and then work my way up. It usually takes me probably about 3 to 4 strips to complete my armpit, just one armpit. So then I'll let that dry. If you don't let it harden all the way, or you let it harden too much, it can break off into chunks, and that's never what you want when you're trying to wax, especially if you're doing it yourself, because then that usually just kind of unmotivates you, like disencourages you from waxing. You want your armpits to be completely dry when you wax, or else, like, obviously it's going to be hard. It's going to be slippery and it's going to be hard for the wax to grab onto your hair. But I struggle with that so much when I'm trying to wax because I get nervous and I get anxious about doing this. So I'm going to go over my last area a little bit more. So the trick is to wipe the wax in the direction your hair is growing, and then pull the wax off against the direction it's going. Yes, it hurts, but it is just so much better than shaving, in my opinion. Typically, for any area that you want to wax, you want the hair to at least be smaller than a grain of rice, but you don't want it so long that it's like other areas are getting in the way of the area you're trying to wax, because then you're just pulling those hairs and it's going to hurt you even more, and you just won't have a very good experience. but the first, like, even after, like, getting back to it and doing it again after, like, a couple weeks, it still hurts the first couple times. But after that, like, I feel like your skin gets used to it and it's just like, oh, okay. So, context. The reason why I'm taking a cooler is because, let's be honest, you know I'm in the middle of meal prepping, so I really don't want to be spending money and eating out a lot and kind of messing up on my routine that I'm starting here. And so I have decided to meal prep some lunches and dinners to take with us. Just have to figure out breakfast and lunch and dinner for maybe like one day, but I'm sure we'll break it up. I would like to go out for dinner for my birthday tonight, but we'll see how things go. Now that I am all done, I'm going to use some after wax treatment. There is my armpit all nice and waxed. It is a little red, but it won't be like that for long. So I'm going to move on and do the other armpit. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Thursday, July 25th. We are currently inside the Golden Nugget Casino. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well. I'm currently walking through trying to find the gym, so join me on this little escapade. Hi, I'm looking for the gym. A really nice old man in the gym, and he gave me a lot of good pointers, especially for arms. So today I was doing back and bicep, and this dude's arms were like ripped, and I tell you, ripped. Okay, so I'm just going to sit here and record for a second. It is kind of loud in here, so I apologize. But the gentleman was telling me that I should do biceps and triceps with each other, and I could also put back into that as well. But he says to work out biceps and triceps and shoulders all in one workout, and then as well as back if I wanted to. And then he says that chest and legs are the best to work out together. And like, this dude's arms were ripped. So he gave me a couple pointers, and it was super awesome. I was really appreciative of it, and it was just a really good experience all around. John's not feeling good. He has a really bad migraine. It's most likely from caffeine, lack thereof. So we're going to go on a little adventure to Dunkin' Donuts and fuel his caffeine addiction. To the One Piece Cafe. I've seen it on TikTok, and then when we got here yesterday, how he really wants to go too, so we're gonna go check it out. I'm super excited. What is today? The 26th? Yeah, today's the 26th. We are currently at IKEA. We came here to get me a desk because I am used to studying like in my bed or on the couch in front of the TV, and I kind of want to get away from that and get better study habits, so I feel like it would be best if I got a desk where I can study at. And John already has a really nice desk from IKEA for his PC setup, so we're just going to see if we can just connect one with that one and just make it a little bit easier. So let's go into IKEA and check it out. And we kind of figured out how we're going to lay it out, so now we're just in the warehouse actually looking for the product so we can just grab it and check out and go. No, this one. This is the one.